I feel like I'm just winging it. I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
You wouldn't be alone in the YouTube world, I guarantee it.
Hello. It's been a while, but I am kind of back. And I'm here with Julian Rai. I'm going to ask him some questions because it seems to me like going with the delivery gigs instead of driving for Uber and Lyft, like the rideshare portion at the moment, might be the way to go. That's what we're going to find out. We're going to talk to Julian about it. He is sort of, we'll say, a local expert. Yeah? You good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, I guess.
Okay.
Try.
Yeah. Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's an expert because I know nothing, and it seems like he knows quite a bit about it. So we're gonna find out what he knows, pick his brain a little bit. Julian founded multiple rideshare or gig Facebook groups. I'm gonna have those linked below if you want to take a look at those. I'll also have a couple links if you want to find Julian in other places, because so far I think he's a pretty cool guy. We just met today, but you know.
And I shouldn't be touching my face.
Oh my gosh, I'm
God,
sure
so
I am
hard.
too. We're
so
ridiculous. Who can help it? So, first of all, I want to ask you, at the moment, are you driving for Uber or Lyft?
I'm not. I haven't done Lyft for maybe 3 or 4 weeks now.
Okay.
I kind of scooted out of that the moment this started.
And why is that?
A couple reasons. I mean, one, I didn't. Lyft is one of those gigs where you are hotboxed.
Yeah.
With everybody. Like, windows down, windows up, it doesn't matter. And it does test your immunity a lot.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I've had passengers get in the car and they're clearly, in the past, not now, but they're clearly sick. And it's not really very, it's not usually a problem, but right now it can become a problem.
Yeah.
So I figured it might be good to step away from that.
Okay.
I also have been focusing more on the other gigs anyway.
Oh, before the virus?
Yeah, I was already kind of like trying to develop strategies for those gigs.
Yeah.
It was happening.
So it really doesn't have anything to do with your income. You didn't stop driving because you weren't making as much money.
No. I stopped driving before it dropped.
Right.
Because I know the traffic has dropped a bit. I stopped before that. So.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I drove yesterday for 3 hours and made $9. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to figure out what you're doing. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure my strategy is terrible.
I'm sure it can be, but I don't think it can be improved to like before COVID levels. You know what I mean? I can see it. Usually, I'm not about slow days, slow weeks, slow nights, slow times. I don't believe that at all. I think when things change, you change. You know.
Sure.
And there are rare exceptions.
Very optimistic of you.
Well,
but
it's just you control what you can control, and then you leave the things you can't control to the very end. You know what I mean? You want to eliminate what you can control first, always.
Right.
So, but then there are situations where there are legitimate slowdowns, like the first part of the year after New Year's, before the 15th. You know, it's a slowdown for lots of industries.
Yeah.
Not just rideshare. And right after a big snow day or a big weather event where most people can't go out, there's this thing that happens where, you know, everyone that couldn't drive suddenly wants to go out and drive.
Hold on. Okay. I don't think I was really in the shot.
They suddenly want to go out and drive at the same time because they all lost money on the days they couldn't drive.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, passengers paid a lot of money. They paid a premium to get around like they normally had to for those snow days because they weren't going to change their plans, you know. Right. Depending on how long it went on. And so you have the situation where we need them way more than they need us for a minute. And we're out en masse. So I'm not that concerned with it. There are specific times where it does turn out that it's slower. Yeah. Those are just way more rare than I think we often say.
That makes sense.
But this is one of those periods where I was slowing up already. I mean, I saw fewer cars when I was getting rides as a passenger.
Okay.
And it just makes sense. The more we are kind of afraid of each other, the less we're going to want to do shared rides, less we're going to want to do
certainly.
which are canceled now.
Right.
And less we're going to want to do rides with strangers in general. I mean, it's just going to be, you know, even as a public service, which we've become, it's still going to be kind of sketchy. So, for a minute.
Tell me, do you think that your income has increased since just before the virus even, just as you switched over to doing gigs, you know, that versus driving? Are you happier with your income just doing gigs over driving?
I would say normal driving, normal times, is more money.
Okay.
For sure.
So why switch?
Well, first of all, I run the gig group.
Yeah,
and I can't really talk about strategy in any authoritative way unless I'm doing it.
Okay,
and I've
that's
learned
fair.
the strategies.
Yeah.
So I figured and that's just part of it. Maybe I'm only making less because I'm still building the strategies, but I want to be able to spend 2 weeks with DoorDash and 2 weeks with Postmates and 2 weeks with Grubhub and like months with Lime and Bird and figure out how these things work, so that if there are ways to make strategies out of that, I want to know it.
So you're kind of doing everything right now,
literally,
as far as the gigs go,
Bird,
like all
Lime.
of them.
I'm not doing Amazon yet. Haven't signed up for that yet.
Okay.
But that's a plan, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't done WAG yet. I've done Fiverr, Tasker, not TaskRabbit. I have done Grubhub. I've done Postmates, DoorDash, which I'm doing today.
Okay, tell me this. What is your favorite gig? Or do you have one? Do you think that...
Lyft has been my favorite gig, but I think
let's say
they're different.
Not driving.
Okay, not driving.
Aside, yeah, the actual delivery gigs.
So they're different. So I would put the delivery and scooters separate. From the task-oriented stuff, like the handyman stuff, separate.
Yeah. From
the freelancer stuff, like Fiverr or Freelancer, I would put them all in separate categories. So I would say Fiverr over Freelancer, Grubhub of the 3 food delivery
and options. I think they have a wait list at the moment, right?
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I mean, their customer service, their driver support is
not the best.
Like it's that typical scripted kind of, not very helpful. Basically, you call them because you're in a situation, and their answer is to do something you could have done on the app.
Yeah.
But they have an office here. The income makes sense for what you're doing. You're getting paid for driving and for waiting. Mm-hmm. Since they do
that's
control.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Which is useful, Yeah. They do control supply and demand, so there's always action going on when you're scheduled.
Right.
Although I don't like scheduling, I'm not a big fan of scheduling in life. But and DoorDash is my second favorite, I would say.
Yeah.
DoorDash is similar to Grubhub, but they're much more like mom and dad about it. You feel like they're all up in your shiz all the time.
Do they have a wait list right now also?
They do.
Okay.
They also control the
Do you know, that might just be in Denver, huh? Or do you know, is that nationwide?
It's region by region, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be here, but not in San Francisco.
Okay.
Definitely in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Well, they're closed down, so.
See, I kind of thought that maybe Instacart, since it's the grocery shopping.
Oh, Instacart.
I thought that would be really good now because everybody is crazy about getting their groceries.
So Instacart, I would put Instacart in a class by itself.
Okay.
Maybe with Shipt, which I've never tried. But Instacart is pretty solid, honestly.
Okay.
Like Instacart their app is great. I tried it once for the very first time with the reporter. We were both doing it at the same time. She had limited time to figure out this 20-item grocery list.
Yeah.
And I figured it out without, we spent only like an hour there. It typically would have maybe taken 20 minutes to make that $20.
Okay.
But I mean, that's reasonable income for that.
Yeah, definitely.
But the reason I say
is it consistent, though?
It is damn consistent.
Is it?
While we're sitting here, I swear to God, I probably had like 20 batches come through.
So.
Let's show you.
Okay.
Let's see
you just felt your phone blowing up?
Yeah, batches available as we speak.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's consistent up until like 8, 9 p.m. After that, obviously, people aren't necessarily shopping. And I think if you add alcohol delivery, it's actually a lot more.
Gotcha. And do you have to sign up separately for that, or is that just part of it?
You do. You have to go through this training or something. And finish the training.
Oh, gotcha.
You basically learn that you can go to jail for
what ones? I want to see which ones I signed up for. So, yeah, right now I think I have Instacart, Amazon Flex. So, I didn't have Uber Eats, and I'm trying to sign up with them, but I don't know if they're gonna let me have it or what.
Are you like in that approval or activation process?
I don't know.
Did you go to the delivery section of the website and activate it?
I think so. Yeah.
This is 24, 48 hours.
Yeah, something like that. I did that a couple days ago.
It can take weeks.
Postmates, I signed up for that also.
Okay.
Did you? Do you do Postmates at all?
Yeah. Sure.
How do you feel about it?
So Postmates is my least favorite.
Really? Okay.
But for right now, I would suggest doing Postmates to start because they let you in. And you can get things going. You know what I mean? Like
I was up and running. I think mine is active now. I don't know. I've signed up for so much stuff that I can't even remember what I have going right now. Because I mean, honestly, what I'm worried about is not being able to sign up for things since there are these waiting lists right now, and I feel like there's just going to be this influx of people that were working in the service industry that need something immediately.
That's a really good point.
Or
people that need money. Yeah,
right.
I didn't think
people
about
that wouldn't normally be doing these gigs are going to maybe want them now.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, with Grubhub and Postmates, I would say that their wait list is about controlling supply and demand.
Okay.
So they're going to only let people in when it meets the demand they've got.
So you don't think the wait list has anything to do with the coronavirus? Or
it was that way before.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
It happens all the time.
I did not realize
like
that.
DoorDash,
okay, that's good to know.
Basically, about 3 weeks ago, my incentive on my app, like refer a friend and get $200 or whatever, disappeared.
Really?
And that usually means they're not
looking for people.
Right.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense.
So it's not just the virus. But I think that if that happens, they're only going to let in who they can let in and close the doors again. So if you do get in, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Postmates, on the other hand, doors open.
So I don't know, out of these apps, some of them probably have like the requirements where you can do a certain number of deliveries in so many days and you get like a guaranteed earnings.
Right.
So do you think it would be smarter to go ahead and try to sign up for everything, or sort of stagger it so you can meet the requirements and get your guarantees?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, how many have you signed up for already? Is it Postmates and Flex?
Who knows?
Really? How many have you signed up for?
I have no idea. I think I have Instacart, Postmates, Amazon Flex, Uber Eats, which, I mean, I think I already did the guarantee through Uber, so I don't think I'll get anything through them now. And I'm not sure that all of them even have the guaranteed earnings. So
They do, actually.
They all do?
Grubhub does not, but yeah, the other ones do.
Okay. I couldn't tell if Amazon Flex did or not. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to Instacart for some reason.
I would be too. Honestly, like I said, the app is well put together.
Yeah.
The income, it comes down to how good you become at shopping. And so
I feel like I know food. I feel like I'm pretty good at food.
I love grocery store shopping. It's a weird thing.
I kind of do too.
I love it. Being surrounded by fresh food. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Awesome. But it's the first time I did it with Chloe, like the journalist. We were in there for an hour, just over an hour, because we were new at it. We were like looking for stuff and scanning. It doesn't work, and how to replace things. Once I got used to that, the next 4 took like 20% of that time.
Yeah, I think you probably have to expect that with any gig that you sign up for, that you're not going to make as much money at first. You're learning it and trying to get the hang of everything, and it's going to take you a little bit longer. So.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so when you actually get good at Instacart, clearly I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
When you get good at it, it's obvious you'll make more money.
Right.
So I can see making $30-$40 an hour.
That'd be awesome. So. That's not at all what I was thinking, but that would be awesome.
I talked to a guy when I was picking up my own groceries who suggested Instacart to me about 2 weeks ago. And he said that he was actually making $200 after 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
So,
dang.
Pretty solid,
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
It was a busy night, but yeah. It was a good.
Cool. Okay, so I think we are going to conclude the video on that note. And Julian and I have a little more to talk about, so make sure you subscribe. And that video will be coming up very soon, in the next couple of days. But thanks, Julian. And remember, make sure you check down below. I'll link all of his stuff, everything that I can possibly link, so you can find him. And yeah, that's all I have. Thanks.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye-bye.